Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M12, a Tier 7 American SPG. It's located on the southwest spawn of Arctic region and it's under the commands of General Disturbance. Yes, it's one of my replays and the battle has started and my gun's dropped. Haven't I loaded in? Or maybe I was actually busy at the time. Well, battle started now and I'm off. Okay, first thing to do, destroy the camp. Always try and get that done if I can. Carrying a bit of extra camouflage on top, but I also need to have a clean line of sight on the enemy. And I'm doing my best to avoid any of the trees at the back of the map. Okay, sliding into the slot. Yeah, this spot looks rather nice. Okay, ready to go. And I'm starting by aiming towards the northeast corner. There's got a couple of enemies sitting there. And that was a direct hit on someone because there was no explosion. So somebody felt my 155mm gun and it's got 700 alpha with 39mm of penetration. Now, what have we got going on? Just a quick check to the south to see what was going on there. Nobody actually directly in line of sight at the time. Looking towards that corner just to see if I can spot anyone. Nobody in sight, so okay, we've got 2 targets we can fire at here. 3 targets. Okay, a Super Pershing, a 7032 and an IS. Well, that one splashed the 703. It wasn't a very good shot, not in my view. And that Leather, well, he's gone in too deep. He's now facing 3 enemies. And I think he expected a lot more of his teammates to go in and with him. And unfortunately, he didn't. And I'm sure he's going to be out the game very shortly. But I put a round into that 7032, right into his side. And collect another 138 hit points off the second one. Okay, the Super Pershing's making his way towards that ramp. Got a King Tiger captured and a T28 HTC making their way around the corner. We do have some guys nearby, so they should be able to give us spots. That shell went near the T28 HTC. But I'm now focusing on the Super Pershing. I won't be able to deal with anything to the north. I'm the only Arty on the team, so I have to put my attention where it's needed the most. And at the moment, it's needed in the south. And that IS goes up. Sustained fire from our teammates, and that's a direct hit on the Super Pershing. 289 hit points, and he's received some damage, stun assist afterwards because the shells went in. Okay, we've got a 7032 next target, or is it going to be the Super Pershing? Well, I think one of them is going to poke up. Thought about directing my aim towards that T28 again, but he's still not spotted. Oh, there's the Super Pershing, rounds out, and another hit, a splash hit this time, 335 hit points off him. He's basically now one shot for most of the other players. Unfortunately, he slid down the ramp, and I think he's turning around because he realises that he wouldn't last very much longer in the game, and it's probably better for him to be elsewhere. Now, fire a shell at him, and he's retiring, and I take him out! So it must have been either a near miss or I suspect it was actually potentially a direct hit on him on the rear as he was pulling out. So a blind kill there. Okay, we've lost sight of the 7032 and the T28 and the King Tiger captured. And a Scorpion has actually joined the fray, but I do have a target in the north. It's an AMX M445, so... Okay, the aim swung round. I've centered my arc. Dialing in on the AMX M445. Now, trying to find the null point, the 0 point, the point at which he stays still. That's a splash hit for 175. Oh, we've got another target. P43 He was hiding just around the corner. We couldn't see him at the time, but we should have another round ready for that AMX M445 very shortly. Whilst there's no targets in the south to fire at, I'll have to fire at this one. Rounds out. He's just pulling back and he gets splashed for another 248. Okay, reloading. The reload time on this Arty is 22.38 seconds, which is quite good, but remember it is a 155mm gun, and if you had that similar sort of gun in something like a T95 or a T28, you'd be looking at a reload time slightly shorter, probably around the 15 to 20 second mark instead of 22 seconds. I suppose that's just the pain that Arty has to live with. Okay, these guys are pushing, and that T29 is in a lot of trouble. I'm trying to decide which one will be the better recipient of the shell. I think it's going to have to be the AMX M445. Rounds out, and direct hit wipes him out. So that's 2 kills. In fact, there's only 3 members of our team who've actually managed to get kills so far, but the enemy does seem to be doing rather well. We're 3 down on them at the moment. Okay, looking to get a shot into that P43 too. Rounds out. Direct hit for 360 on that one. He's a one-shot now for just about everyone. Now looking back towards the south, I see the 703's push around the corner. He's managed to make it out of the dip, and he's behind the bunker. But I might be able to get a shot on that T28 HTC just as he pulls back. Rounds out. Lands short. Very short, actually. I don't think he was affected by that shot at all. Now, one of the crying shames of the M12 is it does have a limited amount of ammunition. I've only got 7 rounds of ammo left, and the enemy is pushing in both the north, the middle, and the south. We just lost our King Tiger captured. That SU-122-44 takes a direct hit for 277 hit points. I'm now up to 2k of damage. The T-44 appears to be going for the ramp. Is he going up that hill for a quick spot? Well, I'm reassigning my aim to the south for the moment. The T-28's come around the corner and he's got side on to me. I'm dialing in, almost ready to go. Right, ready to go. Rounds out. Direct hit kills him. Blind killed because he was unsighted at the time. The vehicle appears out of nowhere, but it was wiped out. Now the 703-2 doesn't want to come around the corner. Probably wise, because he realizes a 155mm shell would be going his way if he did. So he's holding back for the moment. But unfortunately, we're being boxed in. There's only 4 left on our team, and there's 7 on the enemy's team, I'm afraid. So it does look as if we're going to lose this one. It's just a matter of time, I think. I've now got 3 kills though, which makes me the lead scorer in the game. And we just lost another teammate. That was a Borsig who was guarding the north approach. And there's a number of tanks coming in. A T-44, an SU-122-44 and a Striv S1. Did a quick look up in that corner. Can't see anything up there. Can't see anything down here. Okay, there's the Scorpion. Splashes in for 108. Our AMX 1357 is trying to get away, but... oh, he does! He kills the Scorpion! Well done. But now we're down to just 3 players, and there's the 703-2, and he just takes out our AMX 1357. I'm not loaded, so I can't hit the 703, and he immediately runs to cover. He knows how to play Arty safe, but I think he's just come out that corner, and he takes a round, and he's blind shot killed. So that's my 3rd blind shot kill in this game. Oh, I was spotted, so I need to move. And, oh, there was an invisible strip that I couldn't see. Yep, so unfortunately that's the end of the game for me. That Striv was an invisible Striv. Completely invisible. Didn't appear at all to me. I didn't see him. So he must have been hiding amongst the bushes because there was no sign of him at all. But the moment I fired at the 703-2 and took him out, they saw my flash, and that's when they targeted me. And they are now capping. We've got 1 player left, a Panther M10. And he's... oh, no, he's dead. Got wiped out by the S51. So it's a total loss. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. And it's the first class tank of a general disturbance in the M12. I managed to get a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. I got 4 exactly. I bruised the medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I got 14. And I got a Gore's medal because I hit more of the, or at least did more damage than 10 times the hit points of my own vehicle. And my win rate for that game was 6,516. So, not bad. Team score. Yep, top of the table. And the second highest damage, actually, the Scorpion, who was killed, got the high caliber and a Confederate with 3,493 hit points. I picked up 3,308. But when it came to kills, I had the highest number. I got 4 kills, most of which were blind kills as well. And the AMX 1357 got 3, so did the Striv that killed me. And when it came to base XP, well, yes, the Scorpion got 935, the S51 got 930, and that Striv got 854. Unfortunately, I only managed to get 626, and I was beaten by the AMX 1357 who got 646. I fired 17 rounds. I only have 1 round of ammunition left in my magazine after I killed the 7032. 9 direct hits, 1 penetration on the enemy, and 19 splash. Now, I suspect that penetration shot was actually on the T26E4 as it was retreating. No, it wasn't. Now, that's a surprise. So, who did I pen? It was the IKV-90B. Now, that must have been the first shot right at the start of the game where I fired a round in and it hit something, but we didn't see exactly what it hit. It was a blind shot hit. Fired in the direction of the tanks that were parking and shooting from that ridgeline. And yes, the IKV-90B was up there at the time, and he took a full round, and 739 hit points was lost by that shot. So it was definitely a pen. Let's have a look at the rest of the detail. 3,308 hit points of damage, all of it at 300 meters. I received 1 hit. It was a penetration. That was from the Striv, and 1 hit by wave splash. That was from the S51. 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 killed, and 499 hit points of stun assist off 16 stuns. On a premium counter, in 41,766 credits, got 20,883 from personal reserves and 18,328 from the holiday ops. And for courageous resistance, that's for getting a battle hero medal in a losing game, I got 5,228 from that. So my grand total, 86,205 credits. And after repair, ammunition, resupply, I took away 54,948 credits. I earned 3 bonds for the Gore's medal and 939 XP, 537 for courageous resistance and 738 from personal reserves bonus. So total came to 2,214 experience points altogether. So yes, I put up as good a defense as I could, but I think it was funny actually that I got so many blind shot kills in that one. The T28 was a blind shot, the T26E4 was a blind shot kill, and that 703 right at the end was also a blind shot kill. They all disappeared just moments before the shell hit them, and then they reappeared the moment afterwards when they were wiped out. So that was a bit of fun. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification button if you want to be alerted to a new replay, and thank you for watching.